Well, hello again once more to all my YouTube browsers and subscribers, and thanks once more for joining me here in my world of classic dirt bikes. Now, in this featured video, we are going to continue the series of classic dirt bike startups, and this particular video will of course be part 4 of the continuing series. Now, in the next 25 minutes or so, we are going to let you hear a combination of some of those old classic 4-stroke bikes starting up or running, and a collection of some old smokers. Now, we're going to kick things off with this very nice 1981 490 Michael. Now, this particular bike belongs to Scottish rider John Stokes. Now, this next machine is Peter Dobinson's quite nice cotton Triumph, and I always love hearing this bike racing on the track. It's got a very unique sound. Now, our second 2-stroke smoker machine of the day is this, which I think is a 1975 Husqvarna 250, and belongs to Tommy Anderson. And as you can see, Tommy is just about to sling his leg over the bike and to get it fired up, ready for the first practice of the day. Now, our next 4-stroke machine is a quite unusual bike. This is Barry McKee's CZ BSA. Now, it's a BSA motor fitted inside a CZ chassis, which is a very unusual combination. Now next up, it's our second Michael of the day. This is Kevin Smith's 250 Michael Spider. A very nice looking machine and very quick on the track, and she sounds very good as well. Okay, next up is another iconic British classic, our first CCM of the day. This is Robert Kennedy's quite nice 560 four-stroke CCM. Now our next featured machine is a bike that is quite rare and is very seldom seen on the racetracks of the UK at Classic and Twinshock scrambles. But nevertheless, it's still a very nice looking bike. It's a lovely Kramer 410. Now our next British bike is another bike that is quite often seen on my YouTube channel, purely because it is such a nice looking bike. This particular machine, of course, is Les Calderwood's Joe Maxwell built 1974 580 CCM. Okay, our next machine is back to the very popular 1981 490 Michaels. Now, this particular machine was restored by Scottish rider Robert Smith. I think it was going to be a bad entry today because of this. Now, when Robert actually started the bike, I couldn't help but noticing that it sounded like the front of the exhaust was actually leaking slightly. Okay, next machine on the list, we take a look at, this is Joe Mccrea's CR250M Honda Elsinore, a lovely looking machine. Okay, next up it's the turn of Kevin Maguire's XR 500 Honda. Now, this particular bike belongs to ex-Scottish motocross champion, the famous Tony Craig. Now, Tony Craig, in fact, has stopped racing now, but this particular clip was taken back in 2016 at a Scottish Twinshock Scramble event. Now, it seems that we just can't keep a good CCM down, and this particular bike belongs to Stuart Roden. Now, Stuart's machine took him to the championship win in the pre-1975 class in 2018. Now as we move along, our next two-stroker on the list is this very nice little CZ belonging to Michael McNiven. Okay, next up on our list is another classic British bike. This is Robert Kennedy's 1965 250 Cotton Star Maker. A very, very rare bike indeed. Now this next lovely YZ Yamaha water-cooled 250 machine I spotted at a Scottish Classic Scramble event in 2017. Now I'm unsure about the year, but it's still a very nice looking machine. Now this little bike will certainly get the award for the smallest dirt bike ever featured on my YouTube channel. Now this little 1979 XR80 Honda mini bike was restored by Mark Fredeneau at MHF Restorations. Okay, our next classic dirt bike on the list is this very nice 1979 Montesa 250 Capra. Now this is almost a 100% original machine apart from the handlebars that are currently fitted to the bike. Okay, our final featured bike in this part 4 of Classic Dirt Bike Startups is this lovely CR250 Honda Red Rocket belonging to Luke Fredino. This video was brought to you in association with Wolf Sport Motocross Race and Leisure Wear, and also in association with VMX Magazine, the world's undisputed #1 publication for all your vintage and classic dirt bike motorcycles.